Hi. Welcome to another Genshin stream. How are you guys doing today? Hope you had a wonderful week so far. And now ready to play some more Genshin with me. So, I'm early today. It's the start of a long weekend, actually. And yeah, I was like, yeah, yesterday I worked a bit longer. Today I'm gonna leave earlier to the weekend, so that you guys can have your morning and bitching streamer earlier. Because today we have a new theater, so I have not looked into this one yet. So let's just let's do that, and then we can see what's up. And well, we'll see if this is worse than I have no idea yet. Then the some of the other one I just thought, okay, we have Pyro, we have Cryo, and we have Geo. That is actually not bad at all. Let's see if I keep saying that, right? Okay, interesting starter. Okay. I'm trying to think what teams I'm gonna build with G. I mean, it's obviously Navia, but like, who's gonna provide the pyro, right? We'll see. All right, party setup. So obviously it's fine. Next. Ooh, it's not ideal, but this means we can get some freeze going. Hey, Ock, what's up? We're getting 4 p.m. streams now. Yeah, as I said, I was at work a bit longer yesterday, and since it's the start of a long weekend, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go home a bit earlier. Still plus for this week, but still. So yeah. That results in 4 p.m. stream, not exactly, but yeah, close to. So yeah, surprisingly we can get some cryo going. That's kind of nice. You're lucky you're still sick. You can't just what? I mean, I wouldn't call you lucky for being sick. But I mean, okay. So we have that. But I appreciate you being here, of course. I mean, just that goes without saying. I would think, but yeah, I'll say it anyways. Who are we gonna pull in? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's very fair. So the thing with Zibai is that I do want Hydro for Skirk, right? Now, arguably, we can just use Kokomi for some cryo app and call it a day. I maybe. And then use Aino to enable Lunar Crystallize. Then we can do that. Might not be a bad idea. You're so done being sick for the start. I imagine. Alternatively, there's also the easier get out of jail free card. I might try and do that. You know what? Whoa, Hawk, I thank you for your contribution. Last one. Who are we going to pull in here? Kea, maybe? Why not, right? Okay. Well, we've got characters. I'm not gonna say a team. Oh my god. Hobby, you can't do that. Whew. What's up, man? How's it going? Okay, we start with just, hey, get a pyro companion. I will just take that. Hello. Hold on. Do I want Yoimiya right now? Yes, sure. I've got that. You are now proud owner of 5 Ren and 4-star trading cards. Okay. Can you convert 5 to 1 like glitter or whatever? You traded them? Okay. All right, so we will have some melt. We will have some pyro crystallize. So, how poor are you going to be pretty soon? Because I assume you will buy a ton of packs. I think we'll go with this one. Did not get. We're not gonna go with this, get this one. I don't think so. Let's reroll. Random companion. I'll take that. Yes. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, and then we have 60 again, so we need more anyways. Let's see. Set 1 is complete. Set 2, top lot of fees missing. You'll get there. Pretty sure you'll get there. What team are we going to build here, right? If it's gonna be Pyro, then we'll have Clay here at the... we are probably going to use Noel. That's 2. I would prefer not to use Charlie. We can use Albedo. My knowledge about Albedo is pretty meh, so we could use him. And then we have something to get the first 2. Sure, let's do that. That's fine. All right, so... Wait, why do I... Oh, I haven't leveled him. That's why they tried. Yeah, of course. Of course. Oh, this is a burn, of course. Yeah. Do it like this. Probably more like... Nah, that's fine. Whatever. You forgot something? Oh no! Oops. Can you please? Thank you. Next one. Please die. Thank you. There. NG plus of Daybreak feels really wrong. Because you destroy everything? I mean, that's every NG. Okay, so... with Bennett here... if it comes down to it, we... almost have a Geo team for Navia. So... let's choose him. Because of Cray? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this is terrible. I gotta go for this one, but I shouldn't have gone for it. They made it an event. Yeah, this was atrocious. Pyro have an advantage. We can go for the thing again, I guess, and see how we do. I've had multiples of stuff that's that bad, which is why for a very long time I tried to never ever pick these options. But the reason, like, the game was pretty nice to me recently, so I was like, you know what, let's go, and I regret it. Yeah, pretty hard. Yo, Drevex! Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Fortunately, we actually have a heal. I forgot that Noel can heal. I haven't used it in so long. Get him. Come on. Okay. So to make the game quieter. Alright, well, that was, that felt interesting for a moment there. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, so, what team would I want for this, right? Because we could, again, we could try, or could use Navia here, which we would need another Geo for. Yeah, actually, yeah, no. So it would be Yoimiya. Yoimiya, I mean, the best we can do is Melt, I guess. So there's that. I would prefer not to use Benny, of course. We will need some form of sustain. Or just say screw it and just shield. Like Zonli would definitely work wonders there as well. Although Zonli would also tremendously just would just enable Navia team immediately as well. I would probably go Navia in that case, yeah. But yeah, we have a cryo pull and a pyro pull. I'll pull cryo. Let's go. That's a start, but it is not helping right now. I don't want to burn an Ayaka. On that, I am tempted to actually do this. I will do this. Okay. So this is fine. This guy's dead now. Do we get another? No, we do not. It's a shame. Okay. Yamiya, your turn to shine. This is fine. We'll just start with you as a little bit of a pop. And then probably like this. Sure, let's go. Nah. Oh, so much for trying to get some melts off. Does this hit? No, it does not. I don't really care about that anyways. Okay, where's it? That is. It sucked with the cryo application, yeah. Holy moly. Okay, I am missing application a lot here because I suck mostly. How to do this a lot better? Just positioning, right? And timing. Technically. Because we do have a lot of we do have off-field application over here. So I shouldn't, if I do it right, I should never really, like, apply pyro with thermia. Well, an aura with thermia. Okay, except for now, of course, because we have now slow application. That's okay. Let's wait it out. That is a lot better, as expected. When you start actually playing the game. Come on. Come on. Okay. But that is not... If I delay the thing, can I? Damn. I mean, I know I can probably just do it with Ayaka, but then again, I would know I would need to use some characters I don't want to. Mayumi is not built for melt. I'll try it one more time and we'll see. do this, whatever. Yeah, the problem there is if I can't get the Rosaria... If I can't get the Rosaria... First boss, what the fuck? Rosaria burst going, then Yoimiya is actually applying Pyro too fast. I did not think that would happen. That is interesting. Ooh, she does not have enough. Oh, no, it works. At least a little bit. Okay, we should get you to get to... Yeah, it's gonna do the thing now. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's one. Why are you? Oh my god! Can you please attack the thing? Okay, we are not attacking the targets. Great. I did not think I would not be able to use Yoimiya here. I'm not. Damn. Okay. Nothing. Hoppy, nothing. I'm only streaming because of Genshin, basically. Like on under the week, on a weekday. How to bet? I mean, I can't really do anything. I could do... I'm not sure if I could do Cryo Geo here. Maybe. Maybe. But I'm not sure if I'd have the energy recharge for it. I do. Okay, nice. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Why? Is the targeting always off? This was too close, and why the fuck did it require Navia? Okay. Okay. That is very concerning. That should not be the case. So that means we are gonna use Yoimiya for intermediary stage, which is totally fine. She can deal with that. Then we would need... I mean, I want Cryo and Pyro both. Why can't they come? Like, why do they have to come at the same time? Game, please. Getting a gun here would also help quite a bit. For Mavrika, we need more pulls. So there's that. And for Team Skirk, we also need more stuff. That's just here. Okay, it's time to start pulling for Mavrika. Of course, we get the one. Whatever. Don't complain. This is fine. Who are we going to? You are gonna help. Okay, so this is a defense battle. Do I want... Oh, wait a moment. There is... Ooh. There's hydro slimes there. Now that is rather... Yeah, we're going with this one. Okay, the hydro slimes... Sure. So now, Yoimiya. And we'll do this. This should be just fine. We are gonna get a little attack speed buff. Should. And hydro slimes are not a problem, and the big ones we should hopefully just melt. Nice of you to ignore me. I love that. And there we go. Not the cleanest once again. This seems to be a theme right now, but hey. Do we go for the mystery cache again? Okay, let's get more stuff. That's fun. So we have we get one random, but we can't choose afterwards. Okay. Or we get one random with the rigor gets refreshed. What? And we also get less. No. This one. Sure. Okay. Well, I'll take that. Still no pigs here. That's not that nice. How are you gonna beat this guy? We need some... I mean, okay, no, we do still have Navia, of course. But we need some application. Well, I guess we can do this. I'd hate to use Jillian as well, but we'll see. Okay. So we have more of these guys here. Yeah. Defeat 5 opponents. And this is 24. So this should still work out with Yoimiya. The problem then is... So it's gonna be... Actually, we have Ayaka. Can we... But yeah, it's gonna be this one. There's two possible things we can do here, so it's fine. So if we do Ayaka here, how are we going to do with the rest, right? Fischl is gonna do pretty nicely here, so that's fine. We could. I'm not a fan of this, but we could do this. I'm not sure how well, probably not that, but how this is gonna work in the end. But we do have permanently hydro affected enemies here, so. Of course, there you go the other way. Ah, fuck. Slowing down here. Can you switch? Thank you. Of course, I go this way. I know what's going on, but the targeting is atrocious right now. Okay, let's go to these guys. Now it goes the way I targeted. Okay, nice. Can you switch? Thank you. Forgot how annoying these traps are. Can we still do it? No, right? Okay, so this is a failure. Let's try that again. I have to kind of, I don't know, just the targeting has to work out, and I have to be in position better. Otherwise, this team is gonna work. I just have to be here. There we go. Okay. Oops. Switch. Only we could stagger enemies as well as enemies can stagger us. That'd be awesome. Slightly better, but still a failure, so let's try that again. Getting less interrupted would be ideal. That's already a failure, probably. Too long. Yeah, the crabs and the other interruption is a problem. Also, ideally I would have 2 cryo characters here. But yeah. Okay, this. I should have probably said Mayaka and try to just brute force one down because I was pretty close. Don't know why in this direction, but it is what it is. Okay, nice. Can you please? Okay. Just did this. Okay, it's fine, whatever. Okay, wow, this is terrible. Damn, I expected this to be easier with Ayaka. Because I don't think it's gonna be any better with Yomi either. So you don't really have AoE. Also no heal, of course, which slight problem. This is actually better. I just need to get hit less. That's funny. Okay, Yomiya, thank you. I didn't believe you, and I'm very sorry about that. I should never have doubted you. Okay, so there. Now we get more Geo. Okay, game. Okay, I'm not sure what to make of this, but hey. Now we... Oh my god, look at this shit. At least we got refunds and whatnot, so there's that. Like, oh, I need more Geo. Here, I have all the Geo you want. Alright, so... This is gonna be another Navia thing. So we do this, and now I would usually put Zhongli in here. However, if we can do this with someone else, who I don't think I will be using otherwise, like Goro, that would be preferred. So, what's that? Okay, you want to step away, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Nice try. Okay, Navia, thanks. I am not gonna pick the mystery cache here. We are going for the invite. Lots of refunds, which is nice. Okay, so. What team do we have for the next couple of, well, things, right? Let's say Ayaka. We can put in Fischl one time. Yeah, it's gonna be problematic, to say the least. So while I would love to pick Escoffier here for the start of Skirk, I have my doubts we can actually, like, we're gonna get her. Part of me just wants to pick Toma, actually. I think I'll pick Toma here. And do I want one melt upgrade? Sure, I get one. Okay, we get a mystery cache now. Sure, let's pick that. Gain 2 chance to reroll selectable events. Yes. We get another mystery, okay. One more mystery. Brilliant Blessing, but companions cost more. No. Alright, so it doesn't seem like there's gonna be any companions here in the cycle. So there's that. Looking at this, we will... Man, yeah, we do need another, like, we get Marika, and the 2 events here are hopefully done. So there's that. But we don't have Marika right now, so yeah. We have this guy. I mean, he's Electro. If you do this with Ayaka, that would definitely work pretty well. And this would definitely not work pretty well, so... yeah. Only now we have Toma, that's fine. Okay. So Ayaka, we have Toma. We don't use Fischl here, that would be a stupid idea. Shields, yeah, we have shields, it's fine. You... and just put Goro in here for good measure, I guess. Right, yes, 2, I forgot. This did not work well. How to properly... I mean, I gotta gather them, right? That's one thing. Okay, this time, nope, they evading the burst is annoying. That was a lot better. The other option was worse. The other option was worse. I don't know the timing, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna rewind here, confirm rewind, because this is not gonna happen. Okay, so we'll of course do the same thing again. I don't know if the thing is C. It is not. We get a rare mystery cache, that could be good. Okay, good. Another rare one. Nothing, a random companion, okay. Let's get that going. Okay, so I did say we get Navia, and these are done. Is that true? We have 2 of the cooldown ones. This is gonna give us, well, more picks, right? So that's kind of what I want. Yeah. Let's do this one first. So, you, Maruika team. Dunzo, let's go. Easy. Okay, so that's one. I get a mystery cache. Do I want a mystery cache? I guess I do. Okay. So then we have this one. Same thing. Well, almost same thing. We don't have Benny here, but that should be okay. Wait, you are gonna fuck this up. Yeah, this works. Sure, why not? Can we just, yep, we can just keep donating here. Okay. So, yeah, as I said, right, that's not gonna be a problem there. So we have a ton of currency now, ton of flowers, but we need more character events, draw events. Assuming we are not getting any, what team would are we able to? None. Okay, so if we don't, well, so Ayaka plus so some Geo, I guess, which means we, yeah, I guess I can pick one Geo Crystallize here. That's not terrible. Random companion. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so we have Escoffier, we have Skirk, we have Hydro application. We're good. Oh. Okay. 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 Part of me wants to say, let's get revenge on those lectors. The other part of me is like, are you insane? Let's not do that. So let's not do that. Since we do have Skunk, this should now no longer be a problem. At all. Hold on. N2D, N2D, N2Q, N2D, N2D, N5D, N2D, N2D, N2C, N2D, N2D, N5D, and then just N2s until... Well, I never get that far anyways, but yeah, okay, that's the... I remember. I'm starting to remember. N2D, N2Q, N2D, N2D, N5D, N2D, N2D, N2C, N2D, N2D, N2, whatever, it's fine. N2D, N2D, N2Q, N2D, N2D, N5, D, N2D, N2D, N2C, whatever, that's not just NC. Hey, do your thing. Oh fuck, something went wrong. Doesn't matter, still dead. Like really, I need to do that to stay on rhythm. I do not particularly enjoy just chanting the fucking rotation all the time. So we are clear. I need to do that. So. We don't need any more characters, right? Cheery. What are we gonna do here? Cheery, Zhongli, I guess. Fisher? I don't think it really matters, but I guess you could pull another pyro unit to throw in there. Like Toma or whatever. Yeah, I'll take that. Which means this right here. We are going to geo damage now. It's also geo damage though. Whatever. So you will use Fischl one time here, and there we go. The order is, I mean, this is kind of redundant, but I don't really care. I forgot how she works. Is that important? No, it's not. And I was stupid to add official there. I know that. I realized that. I was I didn't pay. Like I didn't think. Oops. Eh. You know what? Let's do something that is not official here and cryo instead, because it actually helps. There. Okay, good. There we go. Go down. Oops. There, done. Okay. Oh, look at that. We get another mystery cache. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So I hate both of these. Yeah, we have to. So the important ones. This is a problem. This is a problem. I should have probably done it the other way around. Fuck. Like do the boss with Skirk and then this here. But how could I have known? So that's GG. Pretty sure that's it. I mean, I can rewind still, but I need to get... Like, the rewind point is before we got Skirk, so... yeah. Oh, no, it's after the it's after the boss, so I can't rewind... Yeah, no, it's set. These guys we can at least damage through their shield, so it's not that terrible. It's gonna take a while. Okay, into D, into D, into Q, into D, into D, 5, D, and D, into D, C, into D, into end down, exactly. Into D, into Q, D, and 5, D, and done. Yeah, okay, never mind. This was the right call of going for these guys. Alright. I didn't expect to... For some reason, I have to break the shield in mind, and then I remembered, wait, the stone shells you can damage anyways. The other ones would have been a real problem, though. The other ones would have been a real problem. Okay, so now we have Geo. I mean, we don't need to spend this stuff, but I just wanna. So... And I have no idea what we are going to get. Let's just go ahead and say... actually, we're not gonna melt. Well, no. Active, unleash geo damage. Also geo damage. Alright, on crit, why not? Everything's enhanced, why not? Crit damage of all active members increased. While the shield's active. That sounds like something we want. Then we have this one. Brilliant blessing level increased by 1. Sure. Then we get 80. Then we get enhanced this one. And there we go. Okay. So... let's just do this, shall we? Hey, so bad. There. I will say the start this time was oddly difficult. But yeah, the bonus stuff was incredibly easy with, well, Mavuika. And the other stuff was once again shaky with drawing the wrong characters. Highest damage dealt, Mavrika with casual 3 mil. Yeah, figures. Like, who else, right? No one is gonna get close to that. Of my characters, anyways. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Total duration 30 minutes. My stream timer says otherwise, game. Okay. turns out we also own both of these already, so that's kind of bad. Duplicates, here we come. Feels bad, man. All right. Gimme. And gimme. Alrighty. Bum. So, last time I believe I said we do still need to, we have some stuff to do here, so let's get to that after we do that. Because, yeah, get support, nice. Navia, of course, wants a thing, so let's get to it. Battle is split into 2 halves, of course. You defeat 6, 8, and 9 opponents. The first half, Navia will gain the following buffs. We'll get attack, geo damage, and crit rate. It has 3 conditions and 4 bonuses. I imagine crit rate and crit damage is combined. But still. I want to have everything anyways, right? This is for Navia. Oh, I see now how this is gonna work. Oh fuck, yeah, didn't get the crit there. The first one was annoying. Okay, we are going to retry this. Yeah, no, this, you're not missing anything. We didn't trigger the weapon, so that is an instant reset. How did I manage to... Whatever. Perform better anyways, this time around. Yeah, it was actually okay. Okay, that's better. That's better. There. Positioning, all that. Okay, there we go. You do your positioning well, and then the first part is not that bad. And with that, you got your echo. Oh yeah, we can turn this into that, but why would we, right? Navia's weapon looks sick, so I would never do that. Okay, anyone else that we can do here, since we already added? Clay, I guess, but my clay sucks, so I will probably not be able to do this. Ningguang, I am not sure if I'm up to that. Protect the target and defeat all opponents. Okay, let's have a look. Weapon-wise, you have Wind Sith right now, yeah. That is not gonna help. Not right now, anyways. What's your energy recharge? Not great. I try this one, I guess. Again, I'm not confident that I have what it takes to do this, so yeah, let's see. Okay, they don't respawn interleaved, which is kind of nice. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. That's aggro. Good. Fuck, I didn't notice the HP. Haha. Oh boy. Yeah, dodging better is gonna help here, for sure. Can we try this again? This was terrible. I need to leave the shield up here for protection. Okay. Same here. Oh, they broke it. That should work. There's no rush after all. Okay, here all we really need to do is get them to attack us and not the targets. Okay. Here, do that. Fuck, they broke the thing. They're far apart now. I try, but we quote-unquote only have the last one remaining here after all. Okay, that actually, like, no time limit, so this is fine. Okay, yeah, okay. Surprise, but hey, I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. The clay one again. I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm not a clay guy, and her equipment sucks anyways. Not because I don't care. It's because I just, yeah, my artifact luck and all that. Speaking of artifacts, go ahead and get a couple more that are probably all. Ba-ba-ba. Okay. Yeah, this one's fast. This one's loading times are longer than the actual time spent in the challenge. Of course. So I tested this, and it is faster to go through the rotation. I can go straight Nefer E, that is correct, but yeah. But maybe I got lower. I don't know. You know what? We got this anyways. Let's see. Now I need to wait. So, did that sate your curiosity? Did that sate your curiosity? Yeah, you really want to just do, like, get the buffs. Yep. Like, the thing is, you gotta wait anyways for your I forgot what it's called, lunar stuff to charge up, and you might as well be on another character at that point, right? Because you are not limited by, you're limited by your charge, not by your time on Nefer. And if you do the rotation, it just matches pretty well for 1E, and the second one is like 2, and then you gotta wait a little bit in theory, but it's fine. The thing dies before that happens, so. So yeah. Also, you are applying more Dendro, because how are you gonna apply Dendro on Nefer other than your charge attack, right? And your E, of course, your initial E. And if you gotta wait for your lunar charge to, well, charge up, then you're not applying Dendro anymore. And then you have a brief period of when it doesn't continue to charge until you do your next Dendro application with Nefer. Yeah, it just works out better with the rotation, just in any way, shape, or form. And frankly, 8 seconds is, I'll take that. It doesn't really need all that much additional optimization there. 8 seconds is 8 seconds, you know? Maybe for... Yeah, maybe. No. I'm not sure. But they are rare, so... one more? Okay. There. So, we have trash. Yep, no. I mean... Who would I use that on, right? Yeah, no. It's physical. That's a no. Okay. That's no. Oh, missing 2 there. Okay, I'll just do this one. Yeah. I am rolling for better stuff for Skirk. She has decent equipment. I am not going to complain, but I might as well. Because I can't roll for anything else that I'd want, basically. Like, I'm not complaining like about this at all, but like, otherwise, I would want to roll for Nefer and Lauma. Am I not going to get a signature set? No. It's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. With my luck, forget about it. But yeah, like, I would like to reduce her energy recharge slightly to like 200 and convert that into elemental mastery. Likewise, the crit doesn't matter on her, so energy, elemental mastery, more of it. And Nefer could definitely just use more elemental mastery, but her stats are like this is pretty good. Considering the crit rate bonus, I think 50 would be like 100% crit rate. Right, wasn't it that? With all the stuff, I forgot. But I think it was 50. Did you have something like that here? No, but we do have... how did this work? I mean, obviously we have the artifact stuff. So we get 30... And then when you need 20 more, I wanna say the reason why I want Nahida in the team is because Nahida... Yeah, Nahida gives us 10. Yeah, exactly. So... Yeah. It's yeah. She's fine. Like again, if I could somehow get 2 more crit, but yeah, that's the thing, right? That's exactly it. Like Nefer is doing well. I am not going to complain about these stats at all. There was one thing where yeah, like the circlet would be nice if I could get this into something else, right? Also, this is not a, you don't see 5 here, you only see 4, so right? I'd like a better circlet, but I think the circlet is basically the only thing that I can not even realistically, that I have a, I don't know, like. The rest is pretty decent. Granted, I mean, there's one misroll here and there's whatever. This one here or whatever. None of these will work. Like, this is gonna be a downgrade no matter what because energy recharge. And here, we're missing crit rate. Yeah, this is on set. Yeah, the goblet is not on set. Speaking of goblet, though, this one is going to be really difficult to replace, right? Since it has both crit rate and crit damage on it, and awesome crit rate, and I can't replace this either with an on-set one. So. I guess I could try this one. No, this is Geo, never mind. Yeah, EM is difficult in general, so yeah. I am not like this piece has, as far as I'm concerned, the perfect rolls. The only way this, and it wouldn't even matter to me, the only way this piece could be any better is if this right here was an energy recharge. And I don't care about this at all. So for me, this piece is perfect. Period. So that's gonna stay there forever. And then here we have like, yeah, could be a bit better. Preferably, I mean, it does say, hey, you have some stuff here. Why have I not chosen these? Because it's elemental mastery, right? That's why. Granted, it's not a lot. I mean it's 51. Wouldn't it be worth? Yeah, I've thought about that. Like, Goblet is gonna be really hard though. Because I'd have to get 3 rolls into crit. At least, right? Circlet is a different story, I guess. Circlet is more likely. I mean, yeah, but elixirs are also only 4 stat goblets. So we don't gain anything there. But on set, that is true. That is very true. Because then you mean I could go for an offset circlet, right? Yeah. Which I probably don't have one lying, like a leveled one lying around. But well, this, for example, would be worth a shot. I'm not okay. It does say recommended order, which I don't know why this one's above this one right here. Oh, because the elemental mastery roll is higher over here. That's why. Yeah, that's the reason. But obviously, I would go for this. Well, try this one, right? Because it's a 5. So yeah, yeah. This would be, I guess, the only one that's worth trying. Yeah, because it's equipped. Wah, wah, wah. No? This is not EM. But this is a lot of crit. Shao is using a pretty good crit circlet. That is a lot of... Yep. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Thing is, this is gonna give me too much crit rate, right? And I'm gonna lose elemental mastery, which means I'm gonna lose damage. Right? This one's actually worse. The problem is this one is also slightly worse because less elemental mastery and the crit rate doesn't matter. All that matters for the circlet is that there's crit rate on there, but I don't actually want rolls in there on this, right? I want all the rolls on Elemental Mastery. Because I am basically capped on crit rate. I mean, I need 2 crit rate. This is, yeah. Granted, I could just try re-rolling. Well, it's not worth it because this one is a formal. I could try re-rolling this one, I guess. And hope that everything goes into elemental, or as much as possible goes into Elemental Mastery. Don't re-roll that? Yeah, that's what I thought. I know. I'm well aware. You don't have to tell me. I'm well aware. Like, this one is too good to just re-roll for her. This one would actually be pretty dang good. It's the minute additional crit rate is perfect because we do need 2% and this gives us 0.8, so that's not gonna go to waste. It already has more Elemental Mastery, just baseline. I don't really care about the energy recharge, but yeah. I guess what I could do is I could reroll this one. Yeah, five rolls into EM. That'll be absolutely insane. Yeah, I need to make a goblet first, right? I mean, you know what? I can make a goblet right now. Let's do that. There. And there. Okay. Let's see, shall we? Yeah. You know what just happened? we got a 5er. Wow, the luck. All right. Yep. I saw that. Evidently. This is really good. If you get this one, we of course would need more. We would need crit rate on this one then, right? Which, let's face it, it's probably gonna happen. So that could be really nice. Let's reroll this one. Hold on. How much crit rate are we going to lose here? 3 point something. Okay. So basically, we would want 1 proc into crit rate, right? 1 into crit and the rest into elemental mastery would be ideal. I am considering to just not select crit rate here. But at the same time, if I don't do that, I know I regret it. No, you don't. You can go with just 1. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, right. That would mean we would get 2 procs guaranteed into elemental mastery and the rest would be distributed, so... Oh, nope, you're right, I have to do 2. Never mind, you have been proven incorrect. So we get slightly less elemental mastery, but we do get our crit rate, which will make up for the loss on the other piece. We are gonna get slightly more crit damage and slightly more elemental mastery overall, I guess. Which is, of course, a really, 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 really minor upgrade. Everything, like, things considered. But it's an upgrade. So let's go ahead and... So right now... no. So right now we have 697 elemental mastery, 48 crit rate flat, and 309.5 crit damage, which is a lot of crit damage. Now, if we switch this over here and here, we end up with 9 more elemental mastery, less crit rate, and more crit damage. And a lot more elemental energy recharge, which I don't care for. Right. The crit damage is the part that makes this worth it, I want to say. Because the minuscule amount of energy elemental mastery we just got is... It really doesn't matter. So... Okay, I do have 5 row flowers, but they are lacking elemental mastery, so... Yeah. And this one is also 4 rolls, so that's that. And yeah, so I do not have any unrolled... Actually, I do, I guess. But this one also does not have elemental mastery. So, yeah. Like, for the flowers, it's gonna be a bit brutal for the stats that I'd want on there. Yeah. That's the price I had to pay for this feather, I guess, right? Yeah, it is the exactly. If it comes, I mean, so the thing I could do is I could actually well, like this is gonna be quite a bit less crit damage, but I would hit the 50 pretty well actually. I just want to see how, without doing math myself. Yeah. yeah. But this is still worse. Like, this is less crit damage than before. So this is that's yeah, no. But yeah. It's like and this is going to be well over, so and they're all 4s. Yeah. It is what it is. Like, I'm going for that one type of artifact right now for like doing Stygian. I've done this for a while now actually. And once the Stygian bonus is over, I'm gonna go back to farming this set here. Maybe I'll get some stuff. I probably won't. Yeah. Yeah. I am not, like, again, like, her stats are, to me, look pretty well. But Akasha is like, what? This sucks, but I don't, like, improving on this one is a thing of impossibility, basically. Like, according to Akasha, this is top 22%. Like, holy fuck. People, how? Okay, never mind. We shot up to top 13% with the upgrade from, yeah, just now. But yeah, it's just like, people, how? What are you, what the fuck? Like, I don't know how this is like a thing, but people have insane artifacts for Nefer for some reason. Like, insane. Yeah, I mean, I want to be at 50. But getting this to 50 would probably be quite something, it's true. But it's gonna be something. Oh yeah, I can check priority, I guess. Yeah, a little bit of crit rate. Not a lot, but a little bit. Would that 11 crit? Oh, okay, I see what you mean. This one. Okay, so we are going to lose a little bit of elemental mastery. So yeah, this overcaps me quite significantly. Compared to before, we lost 9 elemental mastery, which is probably not that problematic. It could be that this is better, but I would probably want to try to reroll the other one then. And it's gonna take a while for the changes to propagate, unfortunately. There's a cooldown. Yeah. Like they have a lot of queries they do, right? And there's most definitely a rate limit on something, although I can see Hoyo having given Akasha some less restrictive access. And yeah. Why do these spam bots ping mods now? This must be a speed run. Like, how fast can I get banned from servers? Okay, it didn't update yet. I think it usually takes like, what, 5 minutes? Roundabout, I want to say. No, there's these Discord scams that are going on, right? And they've started to on multiple servers that I'm on now. They've started to add and then the mod group. Like, huh? Why would you add like? Why would you ping the mods that with your scams? Like, okay. Why not? That's pretty easy way to get banned. Okay, so top 10% now on Nefer. So at this point, I need to lose some of my crit rate now because I have too much, right? And I need more EM. Maybe mod falls for it, and then you have straight access to a mod account. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I personally... The thing is, if a random account with some weird letters in it, like I know who would fall for that, right? But if no one falls for it, they wouldn't do it. So, yeah. Why is the top 1% average different? I don't know. So, realistically... Leader was being unclear. Realistically, I might want to try to reroll this one more time. But I think there's a cool... Can I actually? I've never tried that. You run your Nefa with 58 because you don't use Nahida. I mean, I use Nahida... So the thing is, I use Nahida in Stygian because... The fights are mostly either over pretty fast, or rather they're too fast for me to require healing. In the Spiral Burst, I am going to run a healer instead of Nahida. They're both called Hyper. Oh my god, yeah, that sucks. Though I will say that on any other character, this would be not improvable, really. Well, it would be, because there's a proc on defense, but still. I won't say that. Like, yeah. Can we just move this one up and this one down? Like, that'd be something. You realize how bad you are. Ah. Hold on, wait a moment. We have too much crit rate right now, right? We do not want crit rate on this. Oh, I see. Hold on. No, but that's... No. That's because we have too much on... Yeah. But this would also... Would still over chaos, but we would definitely reduce our crit rate. We have 3 rolls here that we want out of 5. This piece basically has 2 hits, I want to say, because the third crit, like the second crit hit is too much, technically too much. And here we have 3 hits that we want. The 1 on crit, or the 2 on elemental mastery. Another hit on crit on this piece would also yield us, on average, a lower crit rate, which doesn't do anything. So for just purposes of like, what should I reroll? Disregarding everything else, they are identical. This one has too much rate. Again, way too much rate. This, of course, has no rate, so it's that. And this is untouchable. Can I? Okay, I cannot disable the advanced reshape now, huh? That's kind of a shame, because I would love to just say, please don't use this charge right here. Yeah. It does. It does. It does. But yeah, basically on this one we want 2 on raid and 3 on elemental mastery, right? What's probably gonna happen though is that we'll get the exact same thing. Sorry, no. We'll get 1 on crit. Sorry, no, we'll get 2 on crit, 1 on EM, and 2 on def. I'm calling it now. Okay, slightly different. I called the 2 on def though, which is like, again, it doesn't matter. What we did get, however, is this one did get 0.8 more crit rate. So basically, we would be... Yeah. We would be... Where are we gonna end up? Uh-huh. So we were overcapped by... $1.9. And with this, we are missing 1.6. But we converted that into more elemental mastery. The question. So with this right here. Hey Egg, what's up? How's it going? Yeah. With this, we have 0.4 crit, like going based on the where we started. We have 0.4 more rate. We have 9 more elemental mastery, and we have 18% more crit damage. Doing good? Nice, good to hear. So the question now, because of all the other effects. So Nefer is running this set right here, right? Which means we get 30 from the rate here. So 50 crit rate plus this one, you're at 80. And then in the team where it matters, or rather in the content where it matters, I run Nahida, and then you have 100. Because Nahida gives you Dendro crit rate. Yeah. So like we get this one, right? Yeah, and anything over 100% is wasted, exactly. The only question is whether or not... Yeah, basically. Well, you say that, but there's also Lauma. Didn't you also... Or was that on a constellation? Yeah, so there's Lauma as well, who gives you 10% crit rate. Right? So it is like if you have 50... If you have 50% crit rate and you run C2 Nahida with Lauma, you have 100% crit rate. So, yeah. The only question now is overcapping actually, like slightly with the stats, slightly better? Yeah, it's basically 100 over 320. That's basically it, yeah. It is really good. She is, but like she's strong, all right. She is strong. According to Akasha, this is actually worse though. That's interesting. How? That feels stupid. Cause this... Because this costs us a decent, costs us some elemental mastery. That's interesting. It is possible that the 1.6 crit rate actually matters quite that much. Well, this is bonus damage, right? You deal 100% plus this when you crit. Otherwise, crits would be that bad unless you have crit damage, because this starts at 50. Right? If you don't have anything equipped, you have 50% bonus crit damage. So, yeah. I might leave it like this. For other reasons. Yeah, right. Otherwise, if it wasn't, then this would be bad, right? You would not want to crit here because you would deal less damage. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, that's where that comes from. But yeah, I mean, and this I'm not going to. I know. Nice. This circlet is basically, well, it's not this circlet in particular, but like, I know she needs a lot of energy recharge, but this set piece is this set bonus is kind of yeah. But at the same time, I have like 20 plus 24 over on this freaking piece, and I have plus 17 over here, which makes any of these really hard to replace. So I would really like to go over to Morning Star and Moon to get the additional elemental mastery on her, and just drop like 20 energy recharge. Like 200 is enough, I think. It might be that 210 is required, but whatever. Not 240. She doesn't need quite that much, considering her burst is a 60 energy cost. So yeah. But the artifacts being how they are, it's really difficult for me to do that. Off field support Colombina at like 240 or 260%. I mean, this is enough. 170 is good. You will have your stuff up, and with my Nefa team, I have my burst up and running on time. So there's that. I'm not sure if I can do with less though. I don't think so. Yeah, it's also 60. I should probably do this for the bonus. I'll do that next week for the battle pass money. I forgot to do this to continue to get this to 8 at some point. Oopsie. But it's not that much, so it's fine. But yeah, now it's 10-7. It's gonna be 10-8 next week. Can you tell I don't care about the burst? Nefa is all about E charge. Yeah. Nefa is all about E and then charge. Like, the thing is, the burst is nice for certain rotation holdovers. Because you don't have anything better to do, might as well burst. But it is not a big part of her damage, for me anyways. So I really don't care. Like, I care enough for it to be 6. But that's basically it. Like, why would I not have it 6? Because I do use it, so... And the normal attacks also don't matter because they get replaced by this right here. But not replaced, but this is where your damage comes from. This right here. And nothing here. Well, yeah, nothing really here. I mean, don't get me wrong, the burst is nice. It's just... you use it as a placeholder, basically. Because what you can do is... you can actually get 3 of your dash combos in. However, the third one, you will not have... with Kolobina burst active. But the third one is not gonna be quite ready. Like, something about that wasn't quite ready. I don't know if it was the energy or the cooldown. But you have to wait a little bit there, and you might as well press your Q at that point. Just better than waiting, doing nothing. So that. But yeah. But I think with what I have right now, that is the best I can do for her. I really need a better flower, though. I really need a better flower. You need more reroll feathers. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Don't we? Well, I say don't we all. I have a ton, but that's because I'm just stingy with that. If I had more, I would also use more. So... nah, this is costing too much crit damage. Never mind. That's not gonna work. Nah. Nah. I don't know. And this would overcap crit rate way too much. Yeah. I am only well. As I said before, on the Stygian, I'm farming a different stat because it's like whatever. I try to get some other stuff as well. But once Stygian is over, which is pretty soon, I go back to farming that one, yeah. Yeah. Why? I don't know. I don't think I will get any better pieces before the next major rolls around. But at the same time, I'll keep trying, of course. And imagine not having to farm artifacts every damn character in the game. I mean, I farm those sets and I try to get better stuff for Skirk, right? Technically, I'm trying to get artifacts for 3 characters, basically. But I am well aware that that is futile. No, I do not. Because I don't have any characters where those things matter. Like where the sets matter. Well, hold on. That is not entirely correct. The second last one I am farming via Stygian. Okay? That's a set that I'm farming on Stygian right now. But the latest one, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I don't even... Look at this. I've actually never been up there. You know what? Let's go there real quick. Yeah. I am.
ベランダの花がまた枯れてる。毎日水やりしてるのに。もしかして逆にやりすぎ?
I'm not gonna make this. It's actually higher up than I thought. And I'm stubborn, so I do want to do it like this. What do you mean bullshit? That's intelligent use of character abilities. Oh, it is not free. But yeah, it's definitely a lot easier. Yeah, don't let him see Orisa. You know what? No, I'll show you something. Unfortunately, that was the end of the map there, but still. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Yeah, you'd rather have it as a gun instead. Oh wait.
働きなさい。悪用の力を思い知りなさい。この天下で裁く。
Oh, not in range. Okay, I see. So those guys are here. Fair enough. I don't have Chaska though, so I cannot show gun cosplay here. But yeah, Chaska is definitely a thing. Though, frankly, I mean, oh yeah, that's C2. C2, C2, C2. 6, of course, but yeah, this is the almost premium team, because the premium team uses what's her name? Ian-san, right. Do I have her? Actually, I am missing a C6 though, so there's that. Yeah. So for me, it doesn't matter all that much that I'm using Jilin instead. Yep. Yep. And that's the reason why Yan-san for me is actually not better. Not a lot better than Jilin. And Jilin is just a lot less pain. So, yeah. That reminds me, we have a new thingy. Yes, Yan-san is actually more optimal than Jilin. Yes, correct. You have Bennett, Jilin, Bennett, Yan-san, Sitlali, and Mavorika. That is her premium team. Yep. 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 That's actually a good point. I don't know. I just see people use Yan-san, period. And no longer Jilin at all. But you make a good point. Also C2. Because that is a lot of attack. I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to see... Oh, 197. Let's do some standard pulls, shall we? might as well. Done. We'll go for 50 for the battle pass. And finish up the current pity for whatever 5-star. So that's 10. That's 20. And that is 30. And that is 40. Oh. Okay, itinerary. There was the first one as well, so we are at 9 now. Which doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go for the 50 here. Was it the second? It might have been. I don't care. Let's go for more. We have all those pulls. Might as well use them now. It's not like putting these guys off is gonna do anything for me anyways. That would be then what? If it was the second, it would be 28, right? And 38. And 48. Oh, look at that. Okay. Okay, Scout Bright. Oh yeah, I don't even have all your constellations. Well, how do you find the most optimal talent levels for a unit? Cause anytime you look, I mean, the most optimal talent levels are always just max it out, but 6 is efficient for resources, and 8 is also still, you don't break the bank, basically. That is basically how it is. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Like, there's people who say you should just get everything to 6 because why the heck not? Because it is comparatively really cheap. But like, come on. I would like, if you use something, get it to 6 first. Right, if you use like skill and burst, get both to 6 first, and then go from there. Just get them to 8, and if you don't have more, you don't need more. Yeah, and 10 is just for, hey, I use this, right? Like, for someone like Yoimiya, you go 10, 10, 10, obviously. Duh. But for someone like Mavrika, where we don't care about the normal attack at all, you just don't care. Although I should probably get it to 6 as well, if I'm being honest. If you get constellations on a 5-star, you are required to get their main talents to level 10. That's not how this works. But sure. That's true. But I mean, you know how many years I've played Yoimiya for. I mean, I have this one was from the that you just get, right? Each patch cycle. And I got her to see 3, not initially, but after a while, because getting her fire dance to like upgraded is actually pretty. I think Yoimiya might be the only or one of the few characters where C3 actually does something. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know what? I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. C3 upgrades the good talent. Yeah. You're right. I think this was from a time where that was not the standard. Back in the day, this was not guaranteed to be the good talent. Nowadays it is. You're right. You've got a point. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It has always been like that. Yeah, but the thing is, this right there, back then, was the only thing that counted as a flat-out multiplier instead of bonus damage, right? So this actually did more. Like, compared to the other Inazuma characters, this had comparatively the most impact. Still, like, that's my original plan for Yoimiya wasn't to get her to C3. It was to just keep playing her and maybe get her to C6 at some point. But considering the power creep and whatnot, that's out of the window. I'm no longer doing that. I'm no longer doing that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Which is not the case for I know. Exactly. But yeah. But yeah, I guess getting more damage on this would also be neat, but I'm like this no. no. I need my pulls for the next characters. Alright. Alright. Does Marika C3 boost her skill? Oh, that's a good point. It should, right? Because this is the named moment. Oh, no, it boosts her burst. Never mind. It boosts her burst. Which is even better. Keep in mind that this is bonus damage. It's probably still better, but I might need to run some math on this. Specifically for the donuts. Nah, it should be better. Yeah, should be better. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is better. It's better. By a lot, actually. I was just thinking like two sides of the equation, but this is an addition, right? This is just bonus damage. It is not bonus damage percent. It is just bonus damage, which means there is no two sides of the equation. It's just bonus damage. Period. Yeah, it's okay. Yep. Yeah. Although it does say take damage bonus percent. No, it is two sides of the multiplication. Is it? No, because it does say tech. It's bonus damage, period. It's flat bonus damage. C3 is almost always 10% extra on main talent. I guess at this point it is, yeah. Again, I'm not going for C3s. I was just saying, back then on Yoimiya it was worth it. Specifically because of the multiplier. You have a few. I mean, yeah, if you go for standard characters, they also have a few, right? Actually, C6? Good thing. I got her there. Slowly but surely. Jeans. Getting there. You have C3 for Rena? Damn. C5 Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi was not my first C6. I'm just saying. More fanfare? I mean, yeah. I mean, fairly new, right? Not even close. I say fairly new, but considering the other characters, if you consider the characters that got added, still new. Actually, C6 Dialog. How I'm not skipping anyone. Yeah, no. I mean, it depends. For theater, sometimes you have to use them. Right? Masterless de la Fortuna. Yeah. 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 At this point, yeah. You are absolutely right. My issue here, I mean, I'll go for Kokomi. I'll probably go for Yai next. Maybe Jean after that. Oh yeah, C2 Mona. Skip over her. I have not, no. Otherwise, I would already have a level 100. But yeah. Lots of characters that I can't add on here that I don't have. It's gonna get a bit once these are all done. And then I can't make use of this anymore, but hey. You're getting C4 Miku? Understandable. Yeah, you make a good point, right? She is getting a buff. Maybe I should go for C3 Miku instead. This was just random. Yeah, let's just get Kokomi to C1. But yeah, it does get a buff. Let's do Yaya instead. She deserves it. We'll see. We'll see. You're getting Thunderone, and yeah, it's probably on that team on release. Probably. Yeah, probably. Still weird that she's Pyro, but hey. Weren't the leaks Pyro? Which was kind of weird. Like, she looks Geo, but yeah. Yeah, I looked at like that as well. She's Cryo? Oh. That makes... Stellar Super... You know, that makes the same amount of sense. Namely, she looks fucking Geo, but hey. Yeah, Stellar Superconduct. Whatever. She got a new look too. I mean, that makes sense in a way. Maybe that's why she also... She looked like a Geo, but now she doesn't look like Geo. Her dress got even shorter. Oh my god. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? They make her sexy and nobody's happy with it because she is not a character that you are looking into for fucking sexiness. She is supposed to be this doll. Make her look like that. And I'm sorry, you are right. I shouldn't do that. What have I done? Personally, I don't think that her character and how she was portrayed yields itself to making her more sexy. Is this better? Genshin has characters where that applies. Sunrone is not the right one. I mean, at this point, we have... I know this is not a tail actually, never mind. Still, like, this is definitely a take on the Naked Apron. Like, period. We have a fucking succubus, although she's well clothed actually. Yeah, I know. I was going here. No worries, as you see. Right? We have a succubus. Where yeah, this is really short. But her having clothes up here is a miracle, honestly. Right? For anyone who's into leather, that's your character. She is, I mean, people might see her this way. I don't. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, that's true. We have the good old Miko, but at least there's a bit, the line is a bit lower. I know she is definitely an object of, yeah. No, I don't. We have Nefa, who is definitely something, especially considering this line right here tells you everything about what's underneath, right? I don't think we need to go into any details. You can literally see her underwear. Yeah. Like,
あっちゃベランダの花がま
Yeah.
た枯れてる。毎日水やりしてるのに。もしかして逆にやりすぎ？
but Sunderone is not the right target for that. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't. I just don't think her personality lends itself to going too deep into that. Her initial design was pretty good for what she portrayed. That's my personal opinion. You can have your own. I just don't think she's the right character to lead up. But I don't really care because I'm not getting her, right? My next pulls are going to be next major, so for the teams there. Isn't Sunderone the perfect Lilliput character? Aliapan. Is she? We'll see. I haven't actually seen her new outfit. So, but yeah. Anyways, enough degenerate talk. Everyone, I thank you very much for watching for today. I hope you had a good time, and yeah. I know on Sunday I said next Saturday, but I forgot that we have a long weekend on last Sunday, so I will be back tomorrow with the Monochrome Mobius. So I hope to see you guys then. For now, I wish you all a good day, good evening, or good night, depending where you are. Do stay awesome. Yeah, tomorrow is Frohen Leichnam. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye bye.